Hi.
Hi
Hi.
there. How's it going?
I'm going to jump straight off the video and let you get cracking. Hi. Sorry, that was so
Hey, Olivia,
brief.
thanks. Hi, Sam. Nice to meet you. It's a pleasure.
Hi, how's it going? How are you?
Pretty fine, actually. How are you doing? How's been the pandemic for you?
Yeah, I'm good. You know, I'm in London right now. I'm just at home, and I'm pretty. You know, I'm grateful that I'm now busy promoting the album and stuff, and there's lots going on. But I'm happy and healthy, so you know, I can't complain. I definitely miss like a lot of things, but I think that I'm lucky to sort of have my health and to have things to do. So yeah, I'm good.
It's wonderful that you're doing this for the album. I was just listening last night to this new song with Nile Rodgers, and I simply love the fact that you're taking back all this disco stuff, all these sounds that they appear to be outdated, but they are actually here with us and they are live and kicking.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like, you know, musical is cyclical, and music is cyclical in nature, I think. And, you know, while sounds can kind of come in and out of fashion, I think that disco music it's so joyous and it has such a soul to it that I think that disco music will always come back, you know, and that like people will always want disco music in some way, shape or form.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. I wanted to ask, would you consider this track that you released years ago, Hurting with Aluna White, your breakout collab? I mean, it was taken by Clay Ramfall and everybody talked about it, but would you say that that was your breakout single?
That's a good question. I mean, I guess in retrospect, it felt like a big moment. And I think that it was a moment that I sort of started making more dance floor orientated music. I think before a lot of my music had been very chilled before that. I think that I got really lucky early on in my career with a song called Warm, because it got put in Ballers on HBO and stuff. And that kind of gave me an early springboard. But I wouldn't say, yeah, I think all the songs have kind of added up to this kind of sort of moment. But I've never felt like I've had like a breakout. It's crazy. Just all of a sudden I'm like, oh wow, people like know the music now, which is awesome.
Yeah, I mean, you remind me kind of a Mexican band called Caifanes that was very popular within the people, and they haven't even released an album. And by the time they released the album, everybody knew them already, and they weren't like a breakthrough because they had already breakthrough like 3 years ago.
That's awesome. Yeah,
It's quite amazing.
I've been really lucky to have a very sort of steady growth in my career and get to work with some amazing people and stuff. And I've just always, you know, I've never felt the pressure to put out an album before now. And I just really wanted to, you know, it felt like the right point to put out an album at this point.
Yeah, kind of. You remind me a little bit of Jamie XX in this sense of being like this collaborator that everybody knows, that everybody recognizes, but that doesn't own a record.
Yeah, no, I mean, I love Jamie XX and I love the way that, you know, he's involved in various projects. And I've always wanted to be someone that was doing several things at once, you know, producing for other people and writing for myself. So yeah, I kind of just, I feel lucky that I'm in a position where I get to do that and I get to, you know, produce for other people and write for other people, but also to make my own music, which is cool.
Which one would you like the most? I mean, writing, producing, or even singing?
I don't know if I could choose, because, you know, like my favorite bit about music is that I get to do all of it, you know. It's like but you know, I think that
yeah,
if I don't think I could choose between them, honestly.
I know it was kind of a tricky question. Talking about times, how would you describe times?
So times is it's basically a study of time as a finite resource. It's a reminder that the things that you think are guaranteed to be there tomorrow, and the opportunity to celebrate and to experience music and to dance, that opportunity might not always be there tomorrow. So times is a reminder that given a chance to celebrate and to experience live music and to create those memories with friends, that you need to make the most of that moment and to really celebrate life, I think.
It's a wonderful message talking about the album.
Thank you.
If you could, I mean, you have done already quite a lot of collaborations. If you could say, like, this is the one collaboration I want to do, this is the one person I want to work with, which one could it be?
Oh, I mean, there's so many. I mean, maybe, I think I'd love to work with D'Angelo. I think if I can make like a funky record with D'Angelo, that would be insane. Wow. Yeah, I think like that would be crazy because I love D'Angelo. I'm a massive D'Angelo fan. So that would definitely be a dream one for me.
I like that question because, I don't know, I was thinking maybe you could say Pharrell, but I like that you didn't say Pharrell, that you were more like on the other side.
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to work with Pharrell, but I think that the D'Angelo idea excites me because it's so like no one's done it,
Yeah. Yeah, more quirky in a sense.
Yeah, definitely.
Now here comes the tricky questions.
Okay.
If you could say, like, this is my favorite single or my favorite song to date, which one would be?
I would say that I'm very proud of Impact, and the reason I'm very proud of Impact is because I don't think Impact sounds like any other song. So like, I think that a lot of songs in life you can go, oh, like it sounds a bit like this or that, but I think the combination of Channel Tres and Robin is so unique to that song, and the instrumental that they're over being so like dancey and hard, that I think that I can't think of another song that sounds exactly the same or similar. So I think that makes me really proud of it. And I'm also a huge fan of them both. So I love that collaboration.
And final question, Sam, if you could name your favorite collaborator to date, which one would be?
I couldn't say that, unfortunately. I mean, like, I think that
no one hurts feelings.
No, it's just, I mean, they're all so different, they're all so different. But it's, I would say that I've been working with Frances for 6 years now, and we continue to work together. So I'd say that she's like a musical sister to me at this point. So yeah, I'd say that she's definitely one of my favorites.
That's lovely. Sam, thank you so much for the interview. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I'm really looking into times.
Thank you so much. I'll speak to you soon. See you later. Bye-bye.